Hello all. We in the real world most of the time come across many target-based situations on daily basis. Can you mention few? Okay, let me explain you with the help of an example. Suppose there is a student who has to complete a project within 15 days, or a salesperson is there who has to achieve the target given to him by his boss within a period of month. Or let's say there is a person who wants to buy a laptop for his personal use but within a budget of rupees 15,000. Now go through these three situations and try to find out the main goal to be achieved individually. Now what is the objective of the student in this case? Obviously, the student wants to achieve the maximum score in this project. Moving toward the salesperson, his objective was to maximize the sales in a month. And thirdly, moving toward the person who wants to buy the laptop, obviously he wants to buy the gadget within the minimum possible cost or within the budget. So we conclude that in each of the situation mentioned, the objective is either to maximize the thing or to minimize something. Or we can say that either to maximize the score or sales, which can be termed as benefits, or to minimize the cost. Such type of problems are known as optimization problems. Now, what according to you is the optimization problem? So let me tell you friends that these problems involve finding the maximum profits, minimum cost, and minimum use of resources to complete the required project. So there are n number of problems in our daily life which need to be solved using optimization technique. The problem mentioned earlier are simple, but there are many cases in which the problem becomes complex. That depends upon the time, situation, and resources. We have already discussed the main objective of these three situations. Now let's discuss some other factors. Now we have to identify the limiting factors in each case. What are limiting factors? So well, in each scenario, there are some scarcity of resources. As in first case, where the student has to complete the project in a period of 15 days. So here, the limiting factor is of time. In the second case, the limiting factor is again time. Why? Because the salesperson has to achieve the maximum sales within a period of month. But in third case, you can see here that here with the limiting factor is the amount to be spent, or we can say pre-decided budget, because the person has to buy the laptop in the amount of 15,000 or less. So ultimately, these three limiting factors in three different situations act as a scarce resources. Now, the limiting factors, they act as a constraints to find the optimum solution for the given problem. So simply speaking, the aim of optimum problem is to find out the optimum solution subject to the constraints of the problem. So what we have to do to find out the best possible alternative by optimally utilizing the scarce resources, that is, or we can say limiting resources. So now the question arises how these optimal problems can be solved in mathematics. The solution is very clear. These can be solved by using the main technique, that is optimization techniques. Now we can see here that there are different categories of optimization techniques which are classified on the basis of type of problem solved, constraints, size of problem, and optimization criteria. So one of the technique which we are discussing in our upcoming session is linear programming. What is linear programming? How it is used to solve the optimization problem? Let's explore the solution to these questions in our next session. Thank you.